Hello, everybody. It's Mia here with the Hollywood Junket. I have a very special and fabulous guest on today's interview. We are going to be interviewing Patricia Kara. Hey, Patricia. She is the original briefcase model number 9 on Deal or No Deal.
Thank you for having me. It's great to see you again. We were just on the other day with Dixon from Deal or No Deal Island. Everything's good. I actually saw Howie the other day. He had a show in town. I haven't seen him in years, so it was really cool to go to his show, see him, and just, say hi. It's been forever. So it was really, really, really nice.
I love your background. Can you give us
Thank
kind of,
you.
yes, like a little background of each picture?
Yeah, this is my Deal or No Deal wall. This is from the daytime version, the syndicated version. There were two models. It was Tamika Jacobs, who was number 21 on the original, and me, and I was the one who would spin the wheel, and because it was played a little differently. So, and she would throw in the ball, and whatever number it landed on, that was the number case that would play because we had contestants that held the cases for that one. Some people don't even know about that show. There are some that do, some that don't, but that was really cool because the contestants ended up rooting for each other, and every day was a different contestant that ended up playing. And then this was really cool. This was from People magazine. When we first started Deal or No Deal, we were 100's Most Beautiful, and they didn't tell us. We actually did the photographs. So we did the shoot. We thought they were just pictures for the season. And when we got to set again, not too far after, they had it framed for us, and we were all in People magazine, and they surprised us. So it was really, really cool. We were all super excited to find out that we were part of that. And then that's from the original show of Deal or No Deal with Howie and all the ladies. I'm not sure what season that is. It might be like season 3. My hair is a little blonde there, so I'm going to go with season 3. I think I was blondish around there, or maybe even season 4. But yeah, so great memories. I have so many great pictures from the show. I wish I could hang them all up. It's a nice little reminder of what we had, and how people just really, we have so many fans that really still to this day love the show. And it's amazing how many people love the original and want it back. I get asked that all the time. And I'm like, I wish I knew, I wish I could bring it back. But of course, it's not up to me. But I would love if it did come back because I think it would make a lot of people so happy.
You're actually writing a book right now, which is so exciting. I'm so excited. I will definitely purchase it when it comes out. And
Mm,
it's
you're
about
so
Deal or
sweet.
No Deal. What are some interesting behind the scenes stories that you can share with us, or maybe a sneak peek inside the book?
We had so many great moments. It's interesting because I have forgotten some of the things because we've done so many shows between the original, the reboot, and the daytime version. That it's really cool. Fans have come up to me to give me like tidbits or things they remember and their favorite moments, and it brings me back where I'm like, oh yeah, I totally forgot about that. So this book is really for the fans. So I'll talk about a little bit behind the scenes of our process of when we would, get ready. And it was definitely a process getting ready, the lights, the camera, the audience members. Our commercial breaks were a lot of fun too. I mean, it was such high energy, and it was the best time of our lives. I think a lot of us miss it. So I'm excited to reminisce about everything and have some pictures in the book as well for some of the fans that have not seen some of the pictures I've not posted. But I especially loved our themed shows. Like we had Sesame Street, we had Being a Chicago Girl, we had Scottie Pippen was there, Mike Ditka, and we had people from The Office. So we've had different people come through, and those were really special. Star Wars, we were all dressed as Princess Leia. I mean, so we've had some really, really cool moments on the show. So it'll be nice to go back in time and talk about all those things and showcase that.
And then you are the only case model to be on 3 versions of Deal or No Deal. And you were in the running for Deal or No Deal Island. Will we see you in a future season, perhaps?
I mean, never say never. I don't know. You never know. But originally, when I was in the running, I thought about it strongly, but it wasn't quite right for me. But you never know. Timing is everything. I truly believe that, and I talk about that in my first book. Timing is everything. So you just never know what may happen. So, but I'm excited. I actually watched the show a little bit last night too, Deal or No Deal Island. So it's nice to see how it plays out and how they have the new version with the old version combined. It's really neat to watch it all. And I'm curious to see who the banker is going to be. I feel like it's going to be, I think they may have even said it might be a woman banker, which they did that with a reboot. They ended up bringing a female banker, which was really a cool change. They had a few change ups for the reboot, and all good. I mean, a lot of people love the original, but the reboot was just as great. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, definitely. I'm really excited to see who the banker is as well. You never know.
I wouldn't
Um,
be surprised if it's somebody we know. I mean, somebody, who knows? Maybe it's somebody from Deal or No Deal, one of the models, or maybe from another show, who knows? But I'm excited to see her. Maybe somebody that Howie's working with throughout. I mean, he's on AGT. He works with a lot of different people, so who knows? Maybe
yeah.
it's Shania Twain. Well, I know she's on AGT. I'm just guessing. I'm just throwing stuff out there, but I could see that being an interesting twist.
Absolutely. Don't get me excited now, Patricia.
I know I got myself excited too. I love Shania Twain, so that would be special if she came on. And I feel like they have a cool friendship there. Their bond is really great. So I could see that happening. You never know. Pull in some favors. Maybe Sofia Vergara, which would be interesting because that's Joe's ex-wife. So it'd be interesting.
Tell us all where we can find your book at and tell us all your socials.
Okay, so my book is on Amazon, and in stores, Barnes and Noble and stuff, but Amazon is the easiest way to get to it. So thank you for asking. It's Dream On Now Deliver. On everything, I'm at Patricia Kara. So it's Kara with a K. So at Patricia Kara, I'm on Instagram, on TikTok, on Twitter, X, Facebook. I have a fan page, which is actually Patricia Kara Dish with Trish. And yeah, and LinkedIn. I'm on, so basically everything.
Regarding your book, what is one thing or the main thing you want your fans, you want the public to take away from your book?
Really do want them to take away that it is, as I said, a business. I know everybody thinks it's glitz, it's glam, and it is. And there are moments of that. You're going to have, over time, the red carpet events or certain things that are just, it is all glitzy and fun. But I really want people to understand that you need to put in the work to get to that point. It's not about luck. I mean, yeah, there are people that are lucky, but I feel like I did the work to get to where I am. You don't just get placed in certain places. You have to be in front of those people to get to that place that you want to get to. So it's just about putting that effort in and really being disciplined to do the work and let it time take over and things will fall into place.
So we're going to take it back to the beginning, how this all got started. I love hearing how you got cast. So if you want to kind of take us along that journey from the audition to maybe the
Yeah.
callback to the casting.
Sure. The audition was, I got a call from my hosting agent, not any of my modeling agencies, which was interesting, but nobody really knew what the audition was. It was kind of top secret. It was just go to this audition. And so I went and not knowing that it was even a game show or who was involved. The beginning process was just, the first audition was just talking about yourself, getting asked questions by the casting director. And usually at the first audition, there are a lot of people that you're up against. There was only one other person there. So that was surprising. But the callback, which usually is less people, there were hundreds and hundreds of models. So I just was like, okay, what's happening here? Is this a models reality show? In the end, I got booked. got on set, found out it was a game show, found out it was Howie Mandel involved, and I was super excited because I knew his comedy from back in the day. So what a pleasant surprise to be part of a show. That's with Howie, a really, really funny guy.
Back to that moment where you got the call that you booked it. What were you feeling? What was going through your mind? And then when you found out it was this huge game show, how was your family's reaction?
Because we didn't know what it was, to me it was just another job,
Mhm.
another audition. And I have to say, at the audition, the audition wait was a long time, where some of the girls that were there decided to leave because the audition took too long. But it was my last audition of the day. I always look at every audition as an opportunity, and I wanted to know what this was. So I'm like, well, I'm not leaving. I'm going to find out what this is. And, maybe it'll be worth it, maybe not, but I'm here, I'm staying. Um, so when I first booked it, I was excited to get the job, but not knowing what it was, okay, great. I'm booked for a few days. But once I got to know everything, and once we were shooting, I actually, one of the president of Endemol actually said to me, "Get ready, your life is about to change." And I was like, I didn't know what he meant by that. Everybody wants their show to be successful. So I was like, yeah, sure. I hope that'd be great. Not knowing anything. And sure enough, when they aired it in December 2005, 20 years ago, once it aired, the ratings went through the roof. And after New Year's, we got calls to keep coming back. Every few weeks, we'd get another phone call by the agency saying, "Hey, are you available these days?" And it went on for the next 4 years, which was pretty cool. I've never had that happen. So it was life-changing, personally, professionally. It was great. It was great.
Absolutely. That's every model, every actress, every host's dream. So I love to hear
Yeah.
that, Patricia. And you said you keep in touch with some of the other case models. Can you tell us who they are and how are they doing?
Yeah, yeah. I keep in touch. Jill is one of my closest friends. She was number 12, who was on the original. Our husbands even have a bromance going on. They're really good friends. They're our family, basically. Alike, I haven't talked to her in a little bit, but we've always been close. Claudia, I've talked to here and there. I'm trying to think of some of the other girls. Anya, on occasion. Yeah, so a lot of Marissa's another, she's number 18. She's an actress, which Marissa, love her. So a lot of great girls. It's nice to keep in touch. I keep in touch with the ladies from the reboot as well, Anchal and Sarati and a few of the other girls. So Malika. And also some of our producers, Michelle Nix, Bellamy, our stylist, which is Dina. So we're really close, and we try to keep in touch every so often and see each other whenever we can. So it's really, really, really nice.
I love that. Thank you so much for coming onto the interview. You look phenomenal, and we cannot
Thank
wait
you.
for your book to come out. I will definitely be reading it.